Hey guys, Stephen Tony here, and I am back with a new video. And this is going to be an entry in my opinion, from the Shelves series video, as well as a first-time viewing. And that is Lamberto Bava's A Blade in the Dark, aka The House with the Dark Staircase. As y'all can see from the Italian title. Bava actually preferred A Blade in the Dark over this title, which I can't blame him too much on, because the killer truly does operate in the shadows in this. So yeah, this was a part of the package my good buddy Undead Sic83 sent me as a thank you. For appearing on 2 of his live streams thus far, and buddy, my half of that to you is almost ready to go. Things have just been busy, family events, and I've been writing stuff for highdefdigest.com, which I'm really enjoying doing, by the way. Finally living one of my many dreams, of being a published writer. I have not forgotten about buddy. It's just been busy. So yeah. Yes. And excuse the sniffling here, guys. My allergies have been just a bugger all summer long. Anyway, yeah. The plot of this is that a musician slash film composer is starting to notice bizarre similarities between a female director friend's most recent project and 2 killings that have occurred near the house he's renting. Yeah. I have to say, I really enjoyed this film. Normally, 80s giallos don't appeal to me too much because they're slightly bloodier than what I normally like. But Bava actually tones down the gore in this one. There's only really 2 violent scenes, and they're actually not that bad. Just the idea of the second one in a particular is really horrifying and gruesome in thought mainly. So if somebody actually did what happened. So yeah. As I said, I did really enjoy this. Bava showed that he paid very close attention, watching his father Mario when he was his father's assistant, on his films. Yeah, he doesn't have the camera placement mainly that his father was known for, but again, he makes up for it in good pacing. The overall structure of the film. It is very 80s, how rooms look, You know, the appliances, you know, on like a craftsmanship of how certain things looked in homes. Yeah, you know, it's just like the very 80s, but at the same time, you know, isn't dated at all. Yeah, the opening scene with the three kids, especially, you know, like, you know, and like, you know, and two of them are like, you know, poking fun at the like third one, like, you know, he screams as he, you know, heads down a staircase, and a bloodied tennis ball shows up. Yeah, you know, yeah. And of course, 10 minutes into the film, we find it's actually a scene from the movie being shot by the female director character. Yeah. And I actually really enjoyed that the you know, like, film actually had a film making based background. You know, it like adds something pretty deep to the film, like, you know, the, like, you know, whole, like, you know, art and exciting life thing, like, you know, as the, you know, as the main protagonist, you know, is noticing similarities to the film and stuff happening all around him. The cast is mainly made up of unknowns, to me at least anyway. The most recognizable name was Michele Soavi, you know, who wrote and directed films himself, including the Church and Sorry Man. And he was really good in the part he was in. I must say, you know, it's a shame he didn't really, you know, act as more as he did, you know, in being behind the by camera. Like, he was actually fairly good as an actor as well. Yeah, and the other characters, like, you know, aren't, you know, boring in any way, but they do feel kind of generic in a way. You know, I mean, like, not uninteresting, but, you know, I mean, like, only really the like, lady who plays the film's writer and director, you know, like, really had, you know, good like backstory and presence. The fellow who plays the lead, he was all right, you know. I thought, you know, he wasn't, like, you know, as charismatic as, say, a Claudio Casanelli or Leno Capapulto, I think his surname is pronounced, or a few others. But like, he, like, was decent. Like, you know, he acts more like, you know, he's, you know, guiding uh, the audience along, in this, like Jocelyn game, and so, into what's, actually, going on, and that kind of, deprives him of, like, I guess, like, uh, oh, jeez. Oh yeah, oh yeah, emotion. Yeah, I mean, he's invested in this. He's got a fascination for it, but he doesn't come into any sort of animation too much. I mean, the story itself is fantastic. Like, again, like, pacing's great. There's no filler. Like, there's nothing, like, boring in it at all. The characters just could have, had a little more life to him, I thought, with the exception of maybe, 2 or 3, but yeah, like, that would really be my, only issue, like, it's just, there should have been a little strong acting, although the first 2 female victims do great jobs in their murder scenes. So yeah, and as I had said earlier, the cinematography is good. Like, Bava never really tried doing the special shots, his father Mario did in, like, his films, which, I mean, like, I'm not upset at all on, like, he took what he learned and was doing, excuse me, doing it his own way, plus he had a small budget, so he probably couldn't fully afford angles like that, in the film. So yeah, but he does handle the like, camera, as good as his father does. So and he had a good cinematographer, who had who had worked with his father on one of his last projects, and who also had done stuff with Argento. So he had a good and Dyson crew along for the ride. So that's, of course, is the 88 Films Blu Ray from their Italian line. I might at some point upgrade to their 4K set. you know, because like, well, like this looks good, you know. I'm sure the 4K looks, you know, fantastic. Yeah, but I like, you know, I'll like never part with this set, you know, like because like, you know, it's a gift which I cherish, you know, and also I like having a backup just in case as well. So, but first and foremost, like if it's a gift, I'll cherish. So yeah, yeah, I'm actually in the middle of the special features right now. There, yeah. I had, you know, I finished the film this afternoon. So yeah, all in all, a solid film work by Lamberto Bava. Yeah, I would recommend this to you know, folks, you know, who are unsure about, you know, 80s Jallos all together. Yeah, like this is a good one to go with. You know, it's not too bloody, and what, you know, is there in bloodiness also isn't gross either. So yeah, I actually view this more as a standard Giallo mystery than as a slasher, because to me a slasher, like, you know, is a psychopath who just kills at random based solely on a trauma of their past. You know, the victims, like, you know, have no actual connection to, you know, him or her, like, other than the, you know, just like looking similar to this trauma. And to me, a pure Giallo mystery, you know, is, yes, that the killer does kill, you know, multiple people, but there is a reason to it. All of the people involved have a connection in some form to, like, the killer. You know, and as, of course, poet said, you know, insanity has still yet to be proven as a higher form of intelligence. So yeah, you know, and to, you know, like, you know, and the, like, you know, and the planning that went into all of this stuff, like, you know, is there, like, you know, it's not random. Like, the victims were targeted. So yeah, and that is it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks again to Undead Sic83 for sending this my way. Yeah, I did have fun, like, saying this. You know, this, you know, and again, buddy, my half of this, like, thank you, like, package will be ready, like, soon. So yeah. If y'all enjoyed the like, video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that bell notification button if you'd like to subscribe and haven't yet. And please leave a comment below. You know, like, let me know, like, what you thought of the film. If if you've seen it. If you haven't, has my has my video encouraged you to like see it? Like what you liked about the film, what like you hadn't liked, so yeah. And yes, thank y'all for watching again. And again, I am sorry about my sniffling here. I got dying allergies. So yes, I'll see y'all in the next one soon. Bye.